not having anybody's child unless I have my own home in my name, a luxury vehicle, a stack of money in my bank that's going to last a long time if I need it. I need all bills paid. I need to be on somebody's insurance. Okay, I need a black card, credit card in my own name that I'm not paying. I need the top pediatrician in gynecology that I choose. I need to have all those things in place. He needs to have real money, not no little fake sugar daddy, but some real money, okay, in the millions. You ain't got no millions, I'm not having your child outside of wedlock. That's it. So, you don't have millions? The answer is no. Sorry. If he has real money, get all that stuff first. Have it set up. Get you an account. Get you a bunch of money. Pick out your hospital before you even get pregnant. Have all that stuff laid out. Make sure you have a house in your name, paid for. If he has all that money, pay the house off. Have him pay the house off. The house is yours.
Disclaimer. Following these advice may result in leveling up and stop dating Dusties. Follow for more.
You don't have to sleep with anybody, and you ain't got to tell nobody you ain't gonna sleep with them. You don't have to tell them nothing. They're supposed to be trying to impress you from the start. Y'all think dating is going out to eat 2 times and rolling around on a mattress. That's not what dating is. Dating is going out with a man who's trying to impress you, who's trying to do the most for you, who's trying to invest in you, to prove themselves to you worthy. If no man is doing that for you, you don't even need to be dealing with them. So you need to make sure that they like you times 10. They won't care if you're abstinent. You ain't even got to tell them, because they're going to have to work for it no matter what. They may never get it and still think that they might. The false hope is what keeps them spending. So all y'all women that are walking around talking about, I'm abstinent, I'm celibate, nobody cares. Okay? Why are you telling everybody? Why can't you give them false hope so they can spend money? Okay? The men are doing it to y'all. They're not over there telling y'all they're married or they're broke. They're telling you everything you need to know in order for you to act as stupid as you act as a pygmy. So why are y'all giving them all the information that they need to X you off the list and spend $0? Because y'all are dumb. So don't tell nobody nothing. Give them false hope and keep them spending. Y'all do too much and wonder why nobody want to do nothing for you, because you already did everything for everybody else. And why would they want a pygmy? They need to think that they got a chance. They need to think that they're working towards something in order for them to even be doing right. They need to think that they're earning you. And never is it a guarantee. It's never a guarantee. That is your right as a woman. It is never a guarantee to what they think they're working towards. They're working with hope and faith. That's all. And it is up to you. You don't need to tell them nothing. Y'all walk around with these labels and think you got to tell everybody these labels and these things, and you don't, because they don't care. And it's going to take you out of the game. You don't have to.
Instead of being angry and trying to win an argument or trying to compete in an argument with a man, you don't compete. You simply get what you want out of the situation. That's it. No matter what, you don't get triggered. You get to thinking, strategizing of how you can get something out of this particular situation. For example, if you're arguing, oh, why didn't you text me back today? Or how come you don't answer your phone? And how come you don't do this? And how come you stay out late? Nope. You don't do anything. You act like you don't even notice. In fact, they know they're creeping in late, or they know they should have answered your phone call. So when they see you, they already expect for you to flip out, overreact, and be emotional. So what do? Ask them for something. Most likely, if they are supposed to be in trouble at that particular time or point because of something they've been doing, they're going to agree and say yes. Instead of being, I'm going to tell you one thing that's going to help you forever. Think with your head, not with your heart, when it comes to men. Always. Because they're not thinking with their heart when it comes to you. They're never thinking with their heart when it comes to you. They're thinking about how they look, how you make them look, what they can get from you. They're not thinking with their hearts, because they're more logical anyway. So when you're dealing with men, always think with your mind. That's the only way you're going to get what you need to get. When you think with your heart, they expect that. And that's what they use to manipulate you. Okay? They expect you to be emotional. They expect you to choose the decision a heart would make. They count on it. They bet on it. They thrive on it. Don't do it. Flip the script and say, you know what? I'm just going to do this. And if you want me, you know what the standards are. somebody lies to me and I know it's a lie, I use it to my advantage. Like, oh, really? Where are you? You're at the grocery store? Okay, well, I need you to bring me A, B, C, and D. When you get home, okay, now they really got to go to the grocery store if that's not where they were. Oh, hey, you're not going to be able to make it? Oh, well, that's okay. That's fine. Oh, no, don't worry about it. No, it's okay. Oh, no, it's fine. No, I'll just call my friend. Yeah. He asked me out to dinner earlier. And yeah, bye. Click. Use it to your advantage, babe.
The more you do for a man, the less he wants to do for you. The more you consider a man's feelings, the less he considers yours. This is sad, but it's true. I know a lot of y'all weren't taught this because it don't even make sense, but it's just the truth. The less you pay attention to a man, the more attention he pays to you if he really likes you and if he wants to chase you and be a man and get your attention. Because men like a challenge and a chase. If you don't even give them the opportunity to chase and be a challenge, they get bored of you quick. Okay? It's easy pickings, easy pick-me's. Anybody can get a pick-me. That's not a flex. All right? That's why you got to make them work. That's why you got to make them impress you. That's why you got to keep your standards high, because they love the chase. The thrill of the chase, the thrill and the challenge is what they like. Because they can go get pick-me shit every day of the week. They can have pick-me shit every day of the week, but they can't have you. That's what makes you special. That's what makes them want you more, because you don't look for ways to try to keep them on their toes or to impress them. They got to look for ways to keep you on your toes and impress you, because pick-me shit is already doing that for them. Detach by knowing that next time you'll do better. Detached by knowing this person didn't like you anyway. Detached by knowing that this person was a liar. Detached by knowing this person is not the one and he made a fool of you. Y'all attach so quickly and easy. It's sad in some cases because it's like all your common sense goes out of the window and you start acting real dumb. The best way to detach is to never fully trust someone 100% in the beginning, because if they haven't earned your trust, chances are you're not going to get very attached. You can even start now in the middle of a relationship. Stop trusting that person blindly if they have no reason for you to trust them, and make them earn it. Detach by knowing that next time you'll do better. Detach by knowing this person didn't like you anyway. Detach by knowing that this person was a liar. Detach by knowing this person is not the one and he made a fool of you. Y'all attach so quickly and easy. It's sad in some cases because it's like all your common sense goes out of the window and you start acting real dumb. Another way to know that a man wants you long term, y'all may think it's being introduced to their family, but that's not it. It's because a lot of people will introduce women to their family every week. When you introduce them to your bills and they start paying them willingly, that's another sign that they want to show and prove that they are providers and that they want you long term. So when they start financially helping you and investing in you, that's another sign that they want you long term with no problems. Okay? Without expecting anything.
Like a trophy, act like a trophy, talk like a trophy. Okay? Treat yourself like a trophy. Make sure every hair is in place. Make sure makeup is on point. Make sure your clothes is cute. Accessories. Walk. Have confidence. Smile. Whatever room you walk into, people are going to see you. Their clothes can't be normal clothes. You got to stand out. If you feel like you need to be noticed, then put in that extra effort. Go even further than the person who you feel like is your competition. That's just good business sense. If this was a business and I said, okay, well, I need you to go get this contract, but you got to stand out from all the other competition. I need to go get this contract. So I got this wardrobe for you. I got this lipstick for you. I got this hair for you. I want you to wear this, and that. And when you walk in that room, every level up, you start looking like the woman you want to be. That's it. Just start acting, looking, talking, and thinking like the woman you want to be. That's pretty much it. Like, I've seen a lot of women and y'all are still dressing like level down. Now, When I say that, I mean, it looks like you're still in high school. It looks like, and that's not a good thing. It looks like you're still shopping off the racks of the junior section in high school. It's like, no, get out of that. You're too grown. Nobody wants that anymore. That's dusty attraction clothes. Okay. That's dusty attraction clothes. It's not even sexy. It's basically trashy. And I'm just being nice because, I think it's better for someone to tell you than for you to find out the hard way and waste your time, energy, and money. Get out of the dusty junior high school section and get into the classy section to where, think about what your outfit looks like. Now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm at home most of the time. But when you're out freestyling, wear an outfit where you look good getting out of a nice luxury vehicle when valet opens your door. That's what you need to dress like. Okay? Dress like you're going to a nice place in a nice car and valet is opening the door for you. And when you get out, what do you have on? Okay. Do you have on leggings and sneakers with a cut off midriff shirt? No, you don't. Do not wear that stuff. Throw all of that out. I tell you in one of my books, and I also say on all my videos when I talk about wardrobe, throw all of that stuff out and give it away and never touch it again because it's only going to bring you dust. Okay. How do you look? I'm just going to be 1,000% honest. If I were 22 today, I would not be dating Black men at all. Unless they were older. They'd have to be real old. Because they're too feminine these days for me. I like masculine, go get them, I'm going to pay for that baby type men. Okay. Where you want to go on vacation type men. That's what I like. If I was 22 today, I wouldn't date Black men. I'm sorry. Y'all take too long to get y'all stuff together. Y'all want us to pay half the bills and sleep with you? No, can't do that. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not saying that other men are better than you. I'm just saying they're more ambitious than you. Yes, you can play basketball and football really good. You dominate the rap game. But the average non-famous Black man has less ambition. I like ambition. Ambition leads to success. Oh, sorry. Others have a financial head start. They are not more ambitious. That's not really true. You can't use that as an excuse. If you're ambitious, you don't need a head start. If you good, you don't need a head start. Seriously, my husband didn't have no head start. He's Black. He came from a family of 10 in the country. He didn't have no head start. So what's your excuse? You come up with every excuse instead of every solution. That's your problem. You're going to sit here and say, oh, this, oh, that. You're going to come up with 10 excuses before you come up with half a solution. That's why you stuck. That's why women make more money than you. That's why you are stuck. Okay? And that's just the honest truth. Everybody sees that. Everyone. Except y'all.